our channel, head over to Patreon and become a VIP member today. Oh, good Lord, we're live again, Caputo.
Back once again, the incredible, the uncannibal, wherever that song goes. I'm trying
Uncannibal?
to or
Yeah, please don't cannibalize us. That'd be...
or the unkillable. I don't know. Listen, my knowledge of rap stops at about 96. Okay?
I'm uncannibal. You can't kill, you can't eat me. You can't eat me.
I'm
Instead of
unedible.
this, you do this.
Yeah.
You do...
Or go for the arm. Sorry, bro. No meat on the bones, bitch.
Yeah, I'm all blubber and fat, so yeah, you ain't gonna get a lot of carbs off of me. A lot of calories, anyway. Jeffrey Dahmer took a bite once, and he went, "Fuck is it?"
He went hawk to it and said, "No thanks, nothing."
Yeah, if you get hawk to it by Jeffrey Dahmer, it's not a compliment. Hey, what's wrong with me? Are you insulting me, boy? What's your damn problem? I taste good. Fuck you, Dahmer. You just ain't got good taste, that's all. Oh, sure, you'll eat that hooker.
Yeah. Sure, you'll eat raw meat like your fucking Liver King, but you don't eat this.
Didn't he? Was it a hooker he ate, or I don't know.
Many people. I think a hooker definitely was probably one of them.
It was a lot. It was a
Yeah.
lot. What a weird way to start the show.
This is Guns and Radio, man. This is how we have to start this show.
It's going to be a weird show, I guess, because today we're ranking every opening track
From every album.
Guns N' Roses album. We're also going to be reviewing Rollin On by Izzy Stradlin, and we're going to be making our own fun, because God knows this band ain't been doing fucking shit worth talking about lately.
Yeah.
And I'm going to drop the guest link against my better judgment.
Oh, jeez.
Into our group chat.
Uh-oh.
So, we don't know who might be popping in. And to say hi, this is going to be our final live stream before we go on our little summer break here.
Little hiatus.
Not really a hiatus. We're still gonna have summer school for
content,
all you kids.
Yeah. So yeah.
There'll still be content out, but it just won't be us live in this particular format. We're gonna be doing something a little different for the next month, maybe two. We don't know.
That's true. I think you mentioned summer school. We're gonna crunch it in for like a good few weeks.
Yeah, summer
school. Summer of hard school. There we go.
Yeah, well, school's hard, and so
Yeah.
don't act
Still
like
the thing in your pants if you can still keep it up.
And please listen.
If you don't need that Blue Chew.
If you're listening to this show, don't act like you didn't have to go to summer school once or twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I went to get ahead in high school.
I went to keep from getting further back. Please get ahead. That would never in my repertoire. Keep up.
So yeah, I don't want to do this in grade 10. Fuck this. I'll do it now.
Anyway, folks, for the 354th time, welcome to the Guns N' Radio podcast.
Listen, motherfuckers, to the show that you heard. Download on your smartphone the show that you deserve. Streaming fucking bullshit, you know that's what we are. Podcast full of madness, isn't that absurd?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the official start of the show. Man.
We back.
Well, we're back. We took off last week. Your boy Dustin Bones has had, if I'm looking extra pasty lately.
Yeah, an interesting week.
Yeah. Oh, man. So we got like a stomach virus going around work.
Oh, damn.
And your boy have been, let's just say, sitting down a lot lately.
And, using that squatty potty?
Oh, you know it. How about turned the odometer on my bidet done rolled over.
You gotta take it in for an oil change.
Hell yeah. Speaking of rolling over, our song of the day is Rollin On by Izzy Stradlin. We're going to be
It's a
getting to
different
that
kind of rolling, but it's similar enough. You
in
know?
a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think he's talking about the same thing we're talking about.
Well, until we dissect the lyrics, we don't know yet. So
I mean, he could be. He
yeah,
could be.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
half the time we do just say they're talking about hookers. So I mean,
be nice to talk about taking a dump every now and then. So yeah, your boys been a little out of sorts, but we hope you enjoyed the not even best of. It was a worst of last
yeah,
week.
switching it up on you, motherfuckers.
Yeah, so you can see if you haven't seen that worst of, I kind of recommend it. It's a pretty good
It's
compilation
quite
episode.
good. Yeah,
See us torture ourselves for what, an hour and a half,
something like that. Close enough. It's been
or
pretty good views. Yeah.
sometimes we just lose interest. I love it. I love it when we just let the song play and we've already checked out.
That's true. Well, that's like early days when we were like reviewing Loaded a lot of the time. It's just like, oh yeah, fuck this. And we're just having our own conversation.
We'll be talking about something completely fucking. Oh fuck! Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Hey Jeff,
Hey, guys!
how's it going, buddy?
Hey, gentlemen, just letting you know I'm about 12 minutes to my exit and then another 45 minutes on the back roads till I get to the whorehouse. So I'll be there for Shotcast, if you let me.
Well, I don't
Everybody
think
good?
I don't think we're doing a shotcast this week, but if you can get in, we'll get you in. Don't drive faster than it sounds like you're driving like 100 miles an hour right now. Are you driving the speed limit?
I'm doing about 87, about
In a 20.
87 and a 70, about 8 miles north of the Kentucky-Tennessee border, so come fucking get me.
Oh, you heard it, cops! Go get him! Go get him!
Here we
folks.
go. There's your man.
You know, enjoy your little podcast, gentlemen. Hi, Chrissy Poo. How you doing, buddy?
Bye, Jeff.
Great,
Oh,
man.
this squishy puppy cheeks, buddy.
I'll see you later, Jeff.
Have fun, boys. Bye-bye.
Jeff, everybody. He may join us later. I don't know.
Oh,
You just see
crazy,
that white
crazy Uncle
Bronco.
Jeff.
We cut to the footage of the white Bronco.
Police are now found. He's now wanted for the distracted
Jeff
driving
Weisenberg.
plus speeding.
One of those things the police said best just leave it unsolved. You don't want to know what he's wanted for. It was like best not ask too many questions. The judge read the file and he agreed.
Yeah, he said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
The judge retired.
Yeah, he said, "I'm going on vacation. Fuck this."
He's on death watch now. That's what happens when you read a list of Jeff's crimes.
It is true. Allegedly, it's what I've heard.
Oh man, I miss Jeff. He's got to come on. We gotta maybe one day we'll sync up with him again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about the draft.
All right.
Let's. We're not going to be doing a fantasy rock draft tonight, because we're going on a little break here for a little while. But we did have two because Dustin fucked up and forgot to post the one before the last one. So
Yes.
in the fantasy rock draft, where we build our own 3-day festival, who has the best headliners? 80% of you people would rather go to Caputo's concert and see a bunch of corpses on the ground.
The best artists that were alive are now dead. So
They're all dead. Queen, Michael Jackson, and Prince. He won. Yeah.
because no one cares while they're alive. They're gonna be better when they're dead. That's it.
No, they're not. They're dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because people appreciate them more when they're dead than when they're here.
I saw something the other day. Didn't a new Michael Jackson song come out last year?
I remember there was not a new one, a bunch of demos which can always leak every year. I mean, like there's always something wrong. I mean, like Michael Jackson's like still making freaking boatloads of money. He's been dead since not.
He's probably worth more dead than he was alive.
Exactly. Like, dude, while he was alive in his last few years were brutal. He was just like he was losing money. He was out of debt. He was in debt. That's why I had to do the whole, concert thing. The big tour. He's trying to plan the whole comeback because he needed money.
Yeah. Well,
And also needed money for that, sleepy milk juice that he loved.
Sleepy milk juice.
Yeah, propofol. That's what killed him. And his doctor gave him too much once, then fucking that's it. Boom.
Yeah, well, anyway, you guys were wrong. I stand by my picks on that one. But then we've got week 4 last when we had Ian on the show. We drafted the best songs by non-American and non-British bands. Caputo wins again,
2 for 1.
48%.
Well, it just barely beat you, actually. You're close.
Yeah, I had 45. Poor Ian didn't have but 6.
Yeah, he went with some like very deep cuts. That's why I was like,
Yeah, Chris's team was Ghost, Mariana Cross, Rush, Tom Sawyer, and AC/DC's Thunderstruck. And I got to be honest, I never heard of any of these bands that Ian mentioned except for Rammstein.
yeah, he mentioned Rammstein and some other. I think some other metal ones. I don't know. The dude's much more of a metalhead than we are.
Oh, yeah, well, he's good at it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I was much more like into metal when I was like, like in 13. Then I realized, wait, why am I such a negative asshole?
Yeah, I loved that screamy bullshit too until I
Like
learned.
Metallica, man. I'm like, yeah, Metallica's fine. I don't give a shit. But I'm like, give me some like 80s shit. I don't care. Cheese it up. Have fun with it,
Yeah, I saw a meme the other day. It was that guy pointing at his like.
Oh yeah, the Eddie Murphy looking guy.
Yeah, that's pointing at his temple like smart, Except it was Lars Ulrich, and it says, if you don't want your fans downloading your music illegally, make music. So made music nobody wants to download.
Yeah, they made Saint Anger.
Oh shit!
He traded his snare for what, a beer keg and maybe his pots and pans from
Who
home.
knew what the fuck was going on with that? The album was so bad they made a documentary explaining why it was so bad.
It's funny because like the songs, if you take them down, like they're like so fucking long. You cut them in half, they're already like 5% better.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, like listen to I always remember I'm like Some Kind of Monster. That was like the name of the documentary, but there's also a title. I was like a track on the Saint Anger album, and the edit is like way more fucking better than the 8.5 minute album version where it just repeats itself. Like it literally takes the best parts, like 4 minutes, but I'm like, this sounds so much fucking better than I'm gonna hear James Hetfield scream about bullshit. And then no
Sounds
guitar
like the last
solos,
couple-
and it's like, fuck, man.
It's like the last couple of GNR songs. They've been coming out, they suck, and then the fans re-edit them, and we just download that one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a couple of them have been okay, I think.
Well, not GNR. I don't guess "Love to Love You" is a GNR song, but the one Franz made was a little better than the official release.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of the singles we got so far from this band have been okay. I don't know, like Hard School and Perhaps I would say are 2 of the better ones. The rest, give or take, At least not the general.
Yeah, hey, check this out.
Hey, AC/DC, they're on tour again still.
So there's a local radio show called The Morning Shag, and every year around here, and every year they do a birthday show. And me and my friends go every year and get real shitty while we're there. Well, this year, I kind of fucked up a little bit. So this year, the show took place 2 days before payday. So me and my friends that were going were broke, so we improvised. So I took a little bit of money out of savings and bought us a bottle of tequila.
Nice.
So then I go to my friend Liz's house, and lo and behold, she also has a bottle of tequila. So we start drinking tequila.
Oh my
before the
god.
show. And yo boy, I was fine when we left. But then on the way there, we're sitting in the back seat of the car. My girlfriend's driving us, by the way. So we're sitting in the back seat of the car, sneaking back and forth this bottle of tequila that we've poured in a water bottle, and just drinking it straight.
Ooh. Ooh.
Now, that's the last thing I remember clearly. So a lot of what I'm about to tell is not only embarrassing to me, but is also secondhand. stuff I've heard from other people. So we got to the show, and as soon as we got there was this security guard that just stayed up my ass from the moment I walked in the door. And I don't think I ever snapped on him, but I was fixing to. So anyway, I lose my balance. I'm sitting in the chair, and I lose my balance, and I fall out of the chair.
Oh.
And so then he grabs me and basically throws me out. Well, I walk around the block for a minute, and I guess somebody told him, like, who the fuck I am or some shit. I don't know, but somebody had my back on the inside because one of the other guards came over and told me I could come back in.
Yeah.
And they let me back in. And so then another one of our friends from work, who is a female, was there at the tables with us. That's all I remember about her, is that she was there. And this other thing I'm about to tell. So I had to pee. So I go to the bathroom and I piss. And then I'm over by the sink washing my hands, and the girl I work with comes walking up to me. So I turn around, we look at each other, and I go, "What the fuck are you doing in here?" Turns out it's the women's bathroom.
Oh my god!
And I go, "Ah!"
Oh,
so apparently, like I apparently, like, when she said that, I had a Hank Hill moment and went, "Oh!" and I ran out the door.
Oh, dang above it.
And I don't remember any of this. And at some point, I caught a giant banana. Signed, by the way, by both Shags and Trevor. So that's got to go upstairs in the old collection. And yeah, all I know is I woke up the next morning and I had a hangover that lasted 2 days. And I think that was the start of my shitty health situation, because I didn't feel right ever since. Maybe it like fucked up my immune system enough that I went ahead and caught whatever stomach bug I got. I don't know.
Something in the air, you know.
Yeah, your boy ain't. I am telling you right now. Everybody's like, "You'll drink again." I'm gonna drink again. Yeah, I'm gonna drink again. I will never drink straight tequila the fuck again.
No, fuck no, don't.
Because that shit, it's embarrassing. It's funny, but it's embarrassing, man. I'm never gonna lose. And even Liz was the same way. She was like, "Yeah, that's it for me." And yeah. So that was your boy Dustin's shitty I got shit-faced story. And I'm going to tell you, man, and I'm not kidding, though. I am going to drink again. I am not swearing off of alcohol. What I am swearing off of is tequila. I'm done with that shit. And let's see. Speaking of getting drunk and doing silly shit. Oh, well, what's that sound? Get ready for it. Yeah, here he is. Titty Guru himself is in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, guys?
The knocker doctor.
Knocker
Memory
doctor.
mentor.
Memory manhandler?
That's right.
That could be a good one.
Wait, hang on. Here we go. All right, that's enough. Welcome to the show, Bailey. It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you guys. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been. We, I don't remember what we talked about the last time you was on.
Jeez, I don't remember either.
I think I don't know, what was it's been a while, but
We've had like 2 good shows since then.
yeah. As you can notice, the new background I'm in right now.
Hey.
Bailey's moved again.
Yeah. So,
See, what he does is he lives a place a month and then he moves before he has to pay the rent.
yeah,
There you go.
Never have to pay the rent if you keep on moving.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
dude,
on his 8th city this year.
be a tenant in Canada. You can get away with murder at this point. Please, yeah. See, in Canada, like, dude, because I'm also like a landlord as well. Like, I'm renting out my spot, and like, we landlords have no fucking rights here in Canada.
Damn.
Meanwhile, I hear horror stories of, like, landlords in the States who are just like, don't give a
Greedy.
fuck about their buildings and just let their tenants rot.
Oh, dude, I know. That's the biggest problem I've had with this house is everything's landlord specialed on it
Yeah.
from years of them not taking care of it. And so now guess who gets to fix everything after I spent way too much on it? Sons of bitches.
Bitches. Fucking bitches.
Well, Bailey, you're just in time because a couple of weeks ago, Chris found a Rolling Stone article.
It was a loud article.
A Loudwire article where they ranked every Guns N' Roses opening track, and we're going to do something similar today. We're going to rank every Guns N' Roses opening track like this in one of these tier systems here.
Ooh.
Kids seem to enjoy it when we do this.
Hell yeah.
As you can see, I spared no expense by going into Photoshop and just doing it this way. And so we're going to do the same, and then we're going to see where their list ranks with ours.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start off with Appetite for Destruction, the opening track, Welcome to the Jungle.
I think that's pretty obvious. Where that's going.
that's
Yeah, I agree. That's
I
D
was gonna
tier.
say.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the song for a minute. Let's see. Name one thing each of you really like about the song. It can be anything.
Well, I mean, the fact that it's just like it's a stadium. It's made for sports stadiums. It's like that iconic riff, that iconic like lyrics. Like it's probably the first song I think of when I think of Guns N' Roses, and it was the song that made me fall in love with the band.
Mine's Corn Shucker.
Of course.
Chris?
I mean, do you know where the fuck you are, man? That's it.
You in the
Yeah.
jungle, baby.
Yeah.
We don't fucking day.
What are we thinking? We're going to put this up in S tier.
I mean, it's just great hearing that shit live. Because then you'll go on a story or whatever. I remember there was one from like the Illusions tour in Chicago. He's like, go on some story, and then he'd like, and about this, blah, blah, blah. And I was in the middle of the fucking jungle, baby.
Yeah.
And I was about to die.
That might have been
like
St.
Slash. He was like half drunk. He's like, oh, fuck. This is my time.
Oh, yeah, when Slash was putting his pants on, so Axl had to kill for time.
Yeah. He's like, oh, the bobby pin's not working. Shit. There's this rope that's holding my pants.
That'd be a funny Rick roll, man. Like, you know how Rick rolls come in, never going to
Yeah.
get. So, like, you have a guy telling a story, like, and it'd be like a serious story about, like, being at war or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes, and then the bad guy said to me, "You're in the jungle, baby. You gotta be." And then you cut to Axl Rose.
That'd make for a good copy pasta, honestly.
Is that what that's called?
Well,
Copy pasta?
Yeah, you ever see like those ones where it's like I know this, like there's the wrestling one where like, the dude like sits at the same table as Shawn Michaels, and then like somehow ends up with them making freaking gay love for 16 months and like the
Oh, God.
something. There's a whole copy pasta with it. I'll have to send you guys this after, but it's ridiculous. It starts off like weird and innocent, and then it ends up it's like, oh, and then like for 16 months we made like this is gay love in the islands or something. It's weird, but it's funny. It
Yeah, I'm
takes
probably going to not read that, but please go ahead and feel free to send it to Bailey.
It's an old one, man. There's the
Yeah,
old
send it
copy
to Jeff.
pasta of like,
Send it to Jeff, but like change it. You go to that URL changing website and make it say something else.
Mhm.
So like he can't read that it's about gay sex with Shawn Michaels, and make it something he's gonna want to click on and read. And make it say something about like Shawn Michaels' comments on Guns N' Roses,
Yeah.
and then when he opens it up, it's like this gay fan fiction about Shawn Michaels. That'd be real funny.
Yeah. Oh, this is it right here. I can read the copy pasta if you want.
Oh, please. Oh, fine. Okay. Only because Bailey's here.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So this is like a copy pasta. People like will post
Welcome
this
back,
troll or
Bailey.
whatever.
Yeah.
I met Shawn Michaels at a restaurant once. We'd accidentally been given his table. Apparently, he was fond of the restaurant and had a specific table he liked, and the management had messed up and gotten their days wrong. It was Tuesday, and they thought he was coming on Thursday or something like that. Anyway, yeah, not yet. Anyway, the manager, completely embarrassed, comes by and says, "I'm so sorry, but we'd like to move you to another table if you could be troubled, and we'll gladly compensate you the cost of the meal and any other meal you'd like while you're in town." My sister and cousin are both like, "Yeah, that's cool," and I kind of played the asshole a bit. He goes, "I'm sorry, I just don't understand. We've been here for 15 minutes. We've just ordered. Can we finish our meal right here?" And then out of nowhere, Shawn Michaels shows up next to the manager and says, "Oh, let these guys finish. We'll be at the bar. I got time." And of course, the person telling the story, being a big HBK fan, said, "Oh, wow, I had no idea. Please feel free to give him the table." Sean was grateful, shook my hand, said thanks, then gave me a card with his number on it and told me to give him a call later. After working up the nerve, I gave him a call that night, and to make a long story short, the glorious 11-month love affair man on I shall never forget.
So let's go to let's go to lies next.
That's a long time, like, copy pasta in the wrestling community for like 20 years, bro. And then it goes on and on.
That's funny.
It's just funny because you get sucked into it, and it's like, like
And
you're the one. It's like, oh, I met so and so, and they were at a grocery store or whatever, and and I didn't want to be rude or whatever. And then like the celebrity's like, oh yeah, like you're doing now, whatever. And like the one about them scanning each item individually.
Yeah, I got behind Axl Rose at the gas station once. Turns out he's one of those extreme coupon people. Wouldn't that be funny?
He said scan each item individually for electronic
Buy one,
interference.
get one free.
Have you ever seen that movie?
Doritos and Slurpee.
Have you ever seen that movie Screwed?
Who's in it?
Dave Chappelle and Norm Macdonald.
Oh, I don't know. What? They have a fucking movie together? I gotta find it.
Yeah. So Dave Chappelle is a butler for this rich old lady. No. One of them is a butler for this rich old lady, and they stage his kidnapping to try to hold him for ransom. But then they're just going to take her money and run away, and that's the plan. But she's like really fucking hateful and cheap. So when they call to tell her about the ransom, the shot starts out in this huge dining room in this mansion, and it starts up with this diamond chandelier, and then the camera pans down to this huge oak, gotta be $1 million table, and it goes all the way to the end of it, and then you see the old lady at the end clipping coupons, like wearing diamonds and shit while she clips coupons, and yeah, that's what that made me think of. Sitting there at $1 million table under a diamond chandelier, wearing $100,000 worth of jewelry and clipping coupons.
Yeah. So Reckless Life, guys.
Reckless Life. All
I'm gonna
right, so
go B.
Reckless Life is
I'll
off
say
of.
B. I think it's middle.
It's B. It's fine.
Yeah.
But it's like if you already heard Live Like a Suicide and you bought this, you're like, well, I just heard the same thing twice. So
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, this is a Hollywood Rose.
like early LA Guns.
No, it's not L.A. Guns, is it? It's Hollywood Rose. It's on the Hollywood Rose album.
Oh, that is true. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. It's a good point.
I think it's like between B and C, like a C+.
Yeah,
B
I'm gonna put it. What do you
B
guys think?
minus?
You want to put it kind of in the middle here between B
Yeah.
and C?
I think it's worth it.
I'm not gonna say it's my least favorite of the ones that we're gonna look at here, but it's. If it was up to me, I'd probably throw it down here somewhere. But we got to get everybody's opinion in. So
Yep.
let's put it about here.
I'd say right around there is fine.
Kind of in the middle between B and C. Now, we do this every time, and I say it every time. Somebody's going to be in the chat like, that's not how this works. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
And if you
That's
don't
how
like
we
it,
want to do it.
This is our list, damn it.
Yeah,
that's
bitch.
right. We'll do whatever we want.
Yeah, welcome to the fucking jungle, bitch.
We'll take something, take it off the map if we want to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see. So that gives us Illusion. Reckless Life, I don't know. I feel like I don't know, it's not one of my favorite even Hollywood Rose tracks, but it does at least have that power. But I think Shadow of Your Love is so much better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably say that. I mean, they're kind of similar type of songs and beats.
Yeah, they're that fast-paced, old-school, screamy GNR. But Shadow of Your Love is just, I don't know. To me, it's heads over heels better than Reckless Life.
Fair enough.
Well, here we come to the next one, Right Next Door to Hell, which is the opening track off of Use Your Illusion 1. Once again, not one that I'm too crazy about, but what do you guys think?
I find it perfect for that album. You kick off part 1 of 2 with a bang. I think it's much better than the next opener. You know, I like
Fair
Right Next Door to
enough.
Hell. I'd give it an A. That's me.
I think where it's at's pretty good. I mean,
In the B's?
between B and A, I think is a good spot.
Yeah.
I'll put it like over here so we can distinguish.
Mhm.
Actually, I'm gonna sink because, like I said, it's not one of my favorites, so my vote kind of includes. So I'm just gonna sink it a little more into the B.
Okay.
There we go. A little further into the B. I feel like I'm the anchor that's dragging it down. But there we go. We'll put it in the A, and then just put like 2/3 of it in the B. Does that sound good to everybody? We agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll with it.
All right. Up next, Civil War, one of my personal favorite GNR songs. I know it's a weird one though to kick off an album with, but
Yeah. Because this
I'm
was like
on-
the first taste I think of people got of like what Use Illusion was going to be like. Because this was released I think a year before the albums came out. It's part of that Farm
yeah,
Aid
that's
CD.
right.
Yeah,
It was like the last track to have Steven Adler on.
Yeah, so it was the
Yeah.
last to have all the Appetite guys.
So what do you guys think? Where would you rank it at?
I rank it even lower. I don't know. Personally, me, it's not one of my favorite songs. I mean, I get like why it appeals to people, but I'm like, I don't know. I've never understood it. So I think it's like very much a C for me. But then
That's
again,
one
I'm
of
gonna get outvoted here. So
That's one of the perks of living in Canada, Caputo.
yeah,
Not understanding why this song is so great is
That's true.
definitely a perk of living in Canada.
I mean, I like Civil War as like an album opener. Like, I think You Could Be Mine. That should have been the album opener because that would kind of like Right Next Door to Hell. It's right in your face. So,
Yeah.
but I like
Yeah.
the song. I think it's a solid B.
So we'll put it. Here's what we'll do. We'll put it in the B.
yeah,
Yeah.
Does that sound good to everybody?
hell yeah. And speaking of You Could Be Mine, I think it just turned. It was released on this day like 34 years ago.
Oh, on
This
this day?
summer. Yeah, on this day, it was released 34 years ago as a single.
Oh,
A little
wow.
bit of Arnold.
Yeah, this was I guess when the soundtrack for T2 came out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it charted number 2 on Billboard's U.S. mainstream rock list, and then was later released in September as part of Use Illusion 2. But the single of You Could Be Mine was released on this day.
Oh, that's cool. I haven't. I've never seen any Terminator movie yet.
What?
Really?
I've never seen a Terminator.
You gotta see at least the first 2.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Oh, I take that back. I saw Terminator 2 3D Battle Across Time at Universal Studios. And that's the closest.
A lot of people think that ride
Yeah.
is essentially the
So-
third movie.
That was cool, like when they come jumping out of the screen and then the actors run through the theater and they blow shit up around you. Like that
And you
the
get those 4D
motorcycle.
experiences.
Yeah, so what happens is like you see Arnold Schwarzenegger drive straight at the camera, and then a real life guy that looks like Arnold busts out of the screen on a motorcycle and does a jump and lands in the aisle in front of you and drives up and down the audience while they're shooting at the robots, and the robots start coming out of the walls. And yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, sadly, when I went to Universal Studios, it was no longer open.
Oh, when was that?
I went 2017, so I think it closed like a couple years like prior.
See, I saw it in 2012, I think, or 2013. So, yeah, man, that I must have just got in on one of the last years of it being a thing because that was cool.
It sucks about like theme parks is the fact that just rides just don't stay open too long.
Forever.
Oh yeah, man. There's one, and I've told about it before. I don't know if it was on here or on the old 77, but there used to be a ride. We used to have a a place in Nashville called Opryland that was over by the Grand Ole Opry, and it was a
Nice.
theme park. And the Hangman was the roller coaster. That's what made you a man. Like, if you never rode the Hangman, you lied to your friends and said you did until you could get to Opryland and ride the Hangman, because you couldn't chicken out. You had to ride the Hangman. Like, that was the state of, that's what separated the boys from the men when we were in 4th grade. And yeah, well, what? That'd be 8 years old. Yeah.
Something like that. 8 or
But
9.
I found out, because I was like saying, like, nobody will ever. That's a little quirk of my childhood that they'll never have again, because Opryland's gone. Then I found out the Hangman still lives. It's at Universal Studios, California, I think.
Hollywood, yeah.
Hollywood, and it's been renamed into some kind of King Kong ride, but it is the exact same ride. They bought the
funny
Hangman.
because, speaking of that, the King Kong ride burned, like the original one burned down, and
That was the whole fire at Universal with the music and the masters and shit, which is that's a whole nother story. That's a fucking wild story.
yeah, you could
like
do a whole video on that.
UMG lied about how much music was lost there. There was a lot of fucking music lost in that
Yeah,
fire.
it was during.
Yeah.
I remember it too. I'm not sure if I was in California at the time, but I remember there was a huge story. Like they were doing one of the MTV award shows, and the whole back lot was on fire.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's smart. Put like the masters of like so much fucking years of music history right behind a highly flammable ride. Where's the logic in that, UMG? What the fuck?
They probably wanted the tax break.
That's true. They just write the shit off, and then they basically treat their musicians, your artists, like slaves, anyways. So
See, I have a theory.
Prince was
about-
right.
Yeah. I have a theory about Guns N' Roses releasing these songs. I think they were originally a tax write-off, and then when Dunsford found them, they probably got into some legal trouble. Like, do these songs exist or don't they? The IRS wanted to know.
That's a good point. I mean, like that's like what we saw the last couple years of fucking Warner Brothers Discovery, literally writing off movies as tax write-offs. Finished
I know,
completed
man.
movies were all write-offs.
And there's so many good ones too that they wrote off and just we'll never see, like the Wile E. Coyote trial. I
Yeah,
really
Coyote
wanted to see
versus
that.
Acme. That sounded like a freaking cool plot, man.
Yeah,
Good, man.
Are they
That
trying to
and
sell that
Batgirl, they
movie?
ruined.
Like they're trying to sell it to other studios to release it.
So, that's what I heard. But I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. I know with Batgirl, they basically said, "Oh yeah, it's already done, but we're not fucking releasing this." And they just
Yeah, that's the
it's a
other one I
tax
heard. That
write-off.
it's a finished movie that they're just not.
It's
putting
already
out.
finished. Yeah, don't worry. Someone will leak it in 20 years. It's all right.
There you go.
hopefully.
Oh, don't worry. They will.
All right, so now we get to the spaghetti incident, the opening track, Since I Don't Have You, the doo-wop classic from, who sang this first?
Oh fuck! I don't
The
remember.
Lumineers or some
No.
shit?
No, wait. We didn't have stomp clap music back then.
I don't
Doo-wop
remember.
days.
The cover. Well, it's a cover of I forgot what band.
The Vondells or something. Let me see.
The UK subs, or I don't know.
No, I think that's like Hair of the Dog was UK subs.
No, Hair of the
Let me
Dog
look.
is Nazareth.
Oh, that's Nazareth. Sorry, no.
Yeah.
Human Beings. Someone else was UK. Oh no, you had UK. I don't
Alexa,
fucking remember.
who sang Since I Don't Have You, the doo-wop song?
Oh, I have it. Skyliners.
The doo-wop classic Since I Don't Have You was first performed by the Skyliners in 1958.
Skylanders.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. Now, this is a good song, but once again, to me,
I think it should be in C, to be honest.
yeah,
I'd say it's C.
I'm feeling kind of
Fine.
C.
But like you're opening up a covers album. Like how the hell do you open up a covers album on a strong?
I mean, you couldn't
Yeah.
do Attitude.
I know, that's what I
Yeah.
was just thinking. You got Attitude right there, and you got Hair of the Dog.
Yeah,
Because like
that's
the
better
rest of this
opener.
album is all punk rock covers, and you have like the one doo-wop. It's like so out of there. Well, and I guess you have the secret Charles Manson cover, but the
we
less
don't-
said
I wish
about
they
that, the
covered
better.
more Misfits songs on that record.
Oh, yeah, I could hear Axel. I
That's
ain't
true.
no goddamn son of a bear.
But then
Think about it, baby.
you might as well just re-record an entire Misfits album and pick Glenn
Maybe
Danzig
it would have
for
caused a
Glenn.
beef with Metallica because they
Yeah.
were covering their songs. too.
You got Duff McKagan. I ain't no goddamn son of a bad. And then Axel comes in. You better think about it, baby, baby. That'd be actually pretty cool, I think. I'd listen to that. All right, that leads us to the final track. The final album, Chinese Democracy, which I think is a perfect album opener. But let me hear what you guys think.
I'd give it A. It's like almost as good as, I don't know. It's hard to beat Jungle. You cannot beat that. So I'd give it at least an A.
What do you think, Bailey?
You're asking the wrong person because this is coming from a guy that's not big on that record.
I'll tell you why I like it, and then while you gather your thoughts here, I'll tell you why I like it. I like the build up into the that whole part, and then it like explodes into and then that's the album kicking off right there.
Yeah. Oh, that's the final album version. Yeah.
To me, I like that. That's the best version, and I like that version because this band's been gone for years now. Where'd they go? We don't know, but the opening is sort of there's the fog, and then GNR comes riding in through the fog, and then rocks your fucking pants off with this song, and smacks you in the face like you knew they always should.
Yeah.
And kicks off what I feel like is a kick-ass, underappreciated album. But what do you think, Bailey?
I think the build-up's a little bit weird. Like, I don't hate this song. I actually think it's one of the better songs off the record. But the build-up, I think, is a little bit weird. You know, I think it takes a little too long to get that guitar riff for, like, a rockin' song. If it was, like, a ballad, which, obviously, you're not going to start a freaking record with a ballad.
No, who would do that? Like the spaghetti incident?
Yeah. Michael Bolton would open a fucking album.
For that matter, I'd say it's probably better. It's a better opener than Since I Don't Have You for an album. So I'll probably say B.
Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the opposite with this one. We're going to put it Chris said A, right?
Yes, even if I don't really agree with the whole lingering intro. If it was like the 03 version where like it actually went right to the riff, cut to the chase, it still kept the rest of the song from the final version, would have been a much better song overall. But
here's what I'm gonna
say. Week months prior.
That's true.
I'm gonna be, instead of the anchor pulling it down, I'm gonna be the hot air balloon pulling it up and putting it 2/3 into the A with a third into the B.
Mm-hmm.
So now, Chris, this is our ranking. And judging by our ranking, it looks like this is our order. 1, Jungle. 2, Chidem. 3, Right Next Door to Hell. 4, Civil War. 5, Reckless Life. And 6, Since I Don't Have You. Yeah. So now let's get to the article that you read. What do they have at number 6?
Since I Don't Have You. So we are actually on par so far.
Wait, here we go.
Number 5. Yeah.
All right, number 5.
They went with the Chinese Democracy as number 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Number 4, they went Right Next Door to Hell.
Okay.
Which is interesting. Which I think it's like.
I think it should be higher.
I think that should be like at least 3.
Yeah.
I think that's perfect. Like, you know. With a fucking bass intro and it builds in with the drums and everything.
That's a heavy song too.
That's
like GNR is. I never considered them a metal band, but that's one of the songs where they're kind of borderline metal.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that bass line, dude, and the fucking drums killing it.
Well, what's the next one?
Number 3, Reckless Life.
Okay.
They went with Civil War at number 2.
So I guess we agreed at number 1 then with Welcome
to the Jungle. Yeah.
Kind of obvious.
We agree with the first and last. Everything else gets jumbled in the between. So
yeah. So there you go. They're wrong about everything that they disagree with us about. Yeah. They're wrong. We're right.
Fuck
That's
you, Loudwire.
Just the way it is.
Write more clickbait bullshit. Well, everyone's got it these days. You know, that's how the internet works.
More bullshit.
It's all gotcha journalism now.
Yeah, well, you know. Who wrote that article? Dave Meltzer?
Let me see. It was written by Brian Rowley.
Who's the Dave Meltzer of GNR?
I don't know, Mick Wall. Mick Wall from Kerrang, Bob Guccione Jr.
See, I
Anyone
love that
who's
Chris
mentioned to
knows
get
this
in the
shit.
ring, that's it.
Chris knows this shit. I don't.
I mean, I've listened to Get in the Ring enough times. I might as well recite that little speech he does in the middle of it. Bob Goodshoty Jr., are you pissed off because your dad gets more fucking pussy in you? Gets more pussy?
Stan says you're a
that's my-
cunt. Stan says you're a cunt.
South Park.
Stan says you're a cunt. Stan says you're a cunt.
Continuing source of inspiration.
Oh, speaking of South Park, I will be going to Casa Bonita in a couple days.
Oh, fucking
Oh,
nice.
nice.
I'm jealous, dude.
Yeah.
Bonita, bonita.
I'm headed to Colorado in a couple days. So
Oh man, I saw a TikTok the other day that because we got this whole war in the Middle East going on,
yeah,
and I saw a TikTok and it was like how to solve the war in the Middle East, and it was South Park where it's got
Oh, yeah.
the cross, whatever the Muslim thing
Has
is,
the Islam, Christianity, and the
and it
Judaism thing.
combines.
and then they all combined into the Van Halen logo, and they start playing "Ain't Talking About Love."
Yeah, that's from the episode where like Cartman finds a ginger cow, and apparently that was like the sign for like the whole coexist thing. Ginger cow appears, all the religions will coexist or whatever.
Yeah, normally Kyle would like shoot it down, but because it's like Middle East peace, he actually agrees with Cartman.
Oh man, you gotta love it. Well, we're rolling right on to our song of the day, "Rollin' On" by Izzy Stradlin. Let's get in
Oh
it.
wait, is it not Limp Bizkit?
No.
Oh, I'm seeing them on Friday too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Boo. Have fun.
Hey, they're fun. They're all right.
I've heard they put on a great live show. So even if you're
I'm
not,
sure they are. But
Everyone's favorite new dad, Fred Durst.
yeah,
yeah,
Better
every
than your
time
stepdad.
I'll take that over Nickelback. So
I'd go to Nickelback.
I'll take Limp over like Stained and like Puddle of Mud and all these other.
Okay, now I'll give you that.
Rock bands.
I'll take them
Yeah.
over Puddle of Mud any day of the week, or Stained.
like Shitty About a Girl cover.
At least Nickelback can do a decent cover. If you ever see them do Sad But True, I'm like, holy shit, it was pretty good.
I can agree on
They did it.
that.
So a few weeks ago, here in my hometown, Sister Hazel actually played,
Oh.
and I almost paid the $20 and went. Now, when I was married, for real, I mean, I tell it like I've been married 100 times on here, but when I was actually married, she wanted us to have a song that was our song, and I wouldn't give her a GNR song because I never would anybody.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not our band. That's my band.
You ain't the first.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I told a girl one time she could have Rocket Queen.
Back off, bitch.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
You can have Rocket Queen, but you gotta like bend over and let me fuck you while you do it.
Oh, she did. So anyway, we were on, and this is actually one of the few good memories I have of this woman. We were on a date at a pottery place.
Ah.
And we were kind of doing our own pottery. And then that song, finally I figured it out, but it's been a long, long time. What's that song? It's hard to say what it is I see in you. Wonder if it's all for you. Is the name of the song. And so that was our song. That became our song from then on. And now it's my song again because I like playing that. But I was thinking, okay, so the odds of running into my ex-wife might be kind of high at this particular show. Don't want to roll those dice. And on top of that, I didn't want to leave the house for one song. Because name another Sister Hazel song, because I can't. And I even tried like watching one of their live sets to see like, okay, let me watch one of their live shows on YouTube and see if it's worth the $20 to go. They sold out anyway, so they don't need me, but I mean, good for them. But I mean, a lot of people wanted to hear that one song, I guess. But yeah, interesting enough. I understood some of that.
I do have lyrics if we need.
Yeah, we'll probably need some lyrics going into this one.
Wait. Do we have the bit lined up for this, or are we skipping that?
Oh
Oh
man,
fuck! I didn't think of that.
we've used so many of these like sitcom,
Yeah.
We're running out of ones.
I don't know. Have we used Turner and Hooch yet? No, wait, that's a movie. Never mind.
That's a movie. Yeah.
Shit.
Does Baywatch work for this?
I don't know. I mean, if nothing else,
well,
we
it's
can
not a
watch
Beach
Chicks
Boys
Run.
song, so.
Oh yeah, fucking Beach Boys. Rest in
It's
peace,
a
Brian
love-
Wilson.
Yeah.
You were not on that piece of shit song.
Yeah. Fuck Mike Love, then now forever.
Have we done? Let's see, we've done that one. We've done Miami Vice.
Yeah.
Done Party of Five.
Pretty fun. We did Walker, Texas Ranger, I believe.
We
Already.
did Full House. That was in 700.
Dukes of Hazzard is done already.
Let's see what this one is.
What about Dallas?
We've done. I think we had done Dallas.
I think we have done Dallas.
Oh, we probably
yeah.
have. Shit. Okay. I'm trying to think of
Cousin
like
Radio does Dallas. That's going to be the name of the vlog if we ever go to Dallas. Actually, I'll never go to Texas.
I would say let's do Roseanne, but this doesn't sound like a racist song.
Yeah, I don't have enough
No.
ambience.
No, we'll do that for 1 in a million.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised
Okay, I think-
we've not gotten that song yet.
So am I,
Uh,
honestly.
Like how?
I know, man.
We're
I
dodging
figured
bullets.
it would be.
I say it and watch it. It comes up in the wheeler.
Oh
later.
my god, we're fucked.
Oh, God, come on now. Don't put that on us.
Don't-
All right,
don't
here
give
we
me that
go.
choo-choo.
I'm going to hit play. And we'll do the bit.
Oh, there it is.
We'll show the goddamn video.
Yeah, TJ Hooker. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, well, okay, so it's not wanting to sync right now.
Damn it.
It was
I
kind of
didn't
working.
realize TJ
Rewind,
Hooker
and
already,
we'll
though.
try again. Have we done TJ Hooker already?
I think we have.
I don't know.
We'll do it
Well,
again.
here we go. We're
Fuck
going
it.
to do it
I
now
don't
for sure.
remember.
I didn't know William Shatner was in that.
Yeah, dude, neither did I.
I think it worked.
I think it does work.
Yeah, it does. I think if you start right at the chorus.
No cop is that dedicated in real life.
Oh no.
Not to catch a Caucasian suspect. That's me when your mom shows up. Oh, hey, there's me and your mom. Get out of here. We're done. Here's a towel.
Yeah. Clear yourself up, bitch.
Man, Heather Lockley is fine. Me and her would have made many a beautiful child together.
Before she started marrying rock stars.
Ooh, whoa.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
hey, it's the Incredible Hulk.
Louis, no, it's. Oh, it is. That's Bruce Banner.
No, is that?
That was Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah, that's the Incredible. No. When he's not the Hulk.
Yeah, it was Bruce Banner. Frigno was Hulk,
Yeah.
you know, with me angry Hulk smash.
Oh wait, no, that was Bill Bixby.
That was, yeah.
That's not him. Look at these dorks.
Oh, it's Police Academy.
Dork.
Mahoney.
It's the dorkiest fucking. Hang on. Dorkiest fucking cops in all of copdom.
Yeah.
Anyway, TJ Hooker, did it work?
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of did.
I think I'd
Not
say
the
so.
best, but I still think Full House or Party of Five was the best.
Party of Five was a good one. Oh,
That was great.
Oh, that Disney Channel, The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. That
Oh,
one
yeah.
worked really well.
oh yeah, it was one about like a ship, and I thought the Sweet Life on Deck, like the
Yeah,
spin-off one.
because the lyrics were syncing up with what we were seeing.
Yeah, that one
I wish
worked well.
I wish I could remember what episode that was.
Seventh Heaven was another good one.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that was good. Oh, fuck, another
All
one for
right,
next
well.
time. 8 Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter.
Oh, there you go. That's a
We
good
could
one.
use that for next one.
Let's
Have we done Hannah Montana?
let's
No, not yet. Actually.
no.
That'd be good for
No,
another
we've
one.
never done that. Let's see. Let's
Lyrics?
go ahead and finish the song.
Mhm.
Yeah, read us some lyrics.
All right. I'm a rolling on because I can't go back. I'm a rolling on
Yeah.
because I can't go back. Only the road leads
Going
me. Only to where I. Only the road leads me. Only to where I. And then it just repeats that. He's
where
he's
I,
rolling
oh.
on because he can't go back. So.
Rolling on. You got to keep rolling, you know.
I'm a rolling on because I can't go back.
Can't go back. Just can't do it.
Killed
And
my
that's it? Is that
mistress's
the-
husband and I can't go back. Yeah.
And that's the whole fucking song. Well,
Yeah,
it's
only
easy.
the road leads me, blah, 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 where I am. Only the road leads me, whatever, and he's rolling on because he can't go back. Yeah, it's one of those Izzy songs where he just repeats the same fucking line.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a road song. Like, how many road songs has he done before?
I mean, because he's constantly on the road, so he's writing songs about what he's not doing.
Yeah, this hasn't gotten repetitive for us after 6 years.
This guy just moves houses every month, off that appetite royalty money.
I'm surprised he's not talking about Highway 65 in the song.
Route 66.
77, 22, 33. I don't fucking know.
What's the highway to not get on? Because if you break down on it, you're screwed.
Route
66.
66, yeah.
66, yeah.
Yeah, when you get in toward the desert over by Arizona and shit.
Yeah, by me.
Yeah, I mean, who lives in Arizona, Annie? What kind of creature would live in that?
Yeah. I'm sure there's not one buddy on this podcast that is on it.
Yeah,
What
man.
kind of cretin would...
As someone who's been there numerous times, I know that there's people that exist there, so...
Listen, it's hot as balls in Missouri right now. You ain't getting my ass to go to no Arizona. Is weed legal in Arizona?
Yes, it is. And
Okay, then maybe.
yeah,
You got a
it's
better chance
driving,
in Texas.
too.
Since Texas went back to the 20s, I'm not ever going to Texas. That's how you get them. You fuck up their tourist money.
I said that would be smart, man, because everything's big in Texas. They could have sold like giant cowboy-sized hat joints or something.
I know, right?
That would have been great. if they
Instead,
made
they
it
keep
legal.
voting for these idiotic Republicans that keep
Yeah.
fucking everything up.
They keep voting for Ted Cruz, who's not even in the state. He's probably busy in Jamaica cheating on his wife, while a centimeter of snow drops and everyone loses their shit.
My man.
Yeah. Oh, there's snow drops. Sorry, I'm in Bermuda. I'm banging some other whore. Not my wife.
Jeez.
I tell you, if we still did sound drops, one I would have. It's time for us to review the song. Then we hit the Donald Trump. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. What do you think, Mr. President, about the Guns and Radio podcast? They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
At least we
Oh,
got the memes, guys. Like that's all I could say.
Yeah.
at least we got memes. Yeah, we can laugh while the country.
What do
burns
you meme,
around.
America?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Coming soon, Guns and Radio Canadian edition, when we all flee to Canada and we all live in Caputo's apartment. He told us he has rental property.
I do,
We're
but
gonna
someone's
go
already
in.
in there for the year, so.
Oh, that's okay. They won't mind a few roommates. Let's see, there's 7 of us that do this show. We'll all just cram in there together.
Live from
It's a
Toronto.
two-bath. You're fine.
Radio.
A 2-bath. There we go. That's more than we got here.
Oh, no, wait. No, we need to go back to Toronto. No, we're from Winnipeg.
I'm from Winnipeg, you idiot.
Go back to Toronto.
God, I had a
Winnipeg,
stuttering
you-
John moment right there. I was like, wait, how does it go?
There was a scene of me on TV. I used to carry a golf club at wrestling and hit people with it. And it was a wedge that I would carry because they looked cooler on TV than the rest of them. And so doing my thing, and this old lady tries to grab it out of my hand, and I go like this, and I'm pulling it back, like teasing her in the audience, and she goes, "I'm gonna stick that 9-iron up your ass." And this is the only time the camera got a close up on me, is me doing that with the fan, and she goes, "I'm gonna stick that 9-iron up your ass," and I go, "It's a wedge, you moron." And, and that was the only time they really got a good close up of me. Anyway. Sounds like another song.
Just like solo, fade out, transition to the next thing.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Rolling on.
At least after this, we only got one more song so on this album, so there'd be another Izzy album down, completed.
Oh, wow.
Full album review.
Maybe we'll get that next week when we spin the wheel. Final thoughts on Rolling On. Bailey.
This is a song I don't think I'll be listening to again anytime soon. But for what it was, I don't think it was bad. You know, it's kind of a simple riff type of song. I mean, it's not really this out of the ordinary Izzy song. But so I'll give it like a 3.
All right, that's fair enough. Chris?
Yeah, I'm along the same lines, a 3 out of 5. If only Izzy would put his shit back on streaming, because I don't know where the hell it's still gone.
It's on LimeWire.
Yeah, if you're on YouTube Music, you could probably still get it because you have all of YouTube. So
I got it off of Napster.
Ah, very true.
Do you remember
the Wayback Machine? What?
The Izzy Rose, where it's like, oh, it sounds like you can only find his music on fucking LimeWire or whatever that is.
Yeah, we can find it on FrostWire, man, or Kazaa.
You need something in a fucking Ouija board. How did that joke go?
Oh my god.
Izzy's music so obscure, FYE was like, what the fuck is this?
That was a good.
That was great. That was the best one I thought.
That was fucking great. Wow.
Oh man, yeah, that was a good roast. It's in our archives. Actually, if you're on YouTube, you can go look up the Izzy Stradlin roast, and it's a standalone video.
Yeah, of our AI roasts. Once we do all the members, it'll all be in one playlist there. So
yeah,
we have
Izzy
3/5 down.
Izzy was the best so far.
Oh yeah.
We still got what, Slash and
Steven. The
Steven
Steven one's going to be ruthless.
Oh, I know.
That's going to be worse than the Duff one, probably.
Oh, Franz, I guess I'm rolling in late. Yeah, buddy, you kind of
rolling.
So, yeah, I didn't care for the song all that much. I thought it was okay. I mean, I'm going to give it a 2.
All right.
Because I'd listen to it again, but I don't know. It's like I said, after 6 years of this shit, I'm kind of over it. But what did you think? If you're watching on YouTube, let us know in the comment section below. Everybody else, head over to gunsandradio.com to get you a free invite to get all up in our Discord and continue the conversation on Rolling On or anything else we've talked about tonight, because God knows it's been it's been a lot. It's been a lot. We talked about a lot of shit tonight, so we hope that you guys will join us in our Discord, because God knows you're the only thing keeping
this going.
You're the only thing interesting about this band lately.
Yes.
I want to tell you one more time, for those of you just now tuning in to the live stream, Guns N' Radio Summer School starts next week and will continue through all of July, maybe even August.
A bit through August, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll have to see what our schedules look like to whether or not we're going to do when we're going to go live again. It's going to be a while, though. We
Probably
can tell you
mid-August, right before our season finale.
We're all going on vacation.
Yeah.
That's true. I'll be in Nashville in the beginning of August, so find me there.
Yeah. Hey, we'll talk about that off air. I might be able to make that. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. It's a long way to go to be in town for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's spin the wheel and find out what's going to kick off summer school on Guns N' Radio next week. Hope it's something good. No Duff or Izzy.
TVI.
Oh.
Oh, it is Duff. Suzanne.
So it's one of those covers they did like what in 2023.
They're still doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Duff's cover, Duff's little singing moment changes like every other week. I think like it'd be like Attitude, then it's like does I Want to Be Your Dog?
New Rose. I think.
New Rose randomly. They did like Human Being for the first time ever like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. I was like, oh wow, finally.
Well, we do want you to know that while we are away for summer school or summer hard school or whatever the fuck
Summer
you
of
decide
Hard
to call
School.
Hard stool, like Jeff says.
Summer of Hard Stool. You're shitting all summer long.
If something good happens while we're on our hiatus, we will come back for an emergency live stream to cover if something new comes up. Probably won't, knowing this band, but it might.
Mm-hmm.
So usually the quickest way to get them to do something is by us taking a break.
Yes.
And taping a bunch of shit to fill in while we're gone. So
yeah, secretly we've also sent some brave soldiers into the Team Brazil forts to leak some more shit.
Attaboy, Rick, get him.
Attaboy, Richard.
Hey, Rick.
Richard Dick Dunsford.
Oh man, yeah, he's been messaging me throughout this podcast. I'm like, dude, why the fuck are you awake?
I was gonna say, why don't you come on here, bro?
No. Yeah, it ain't happening. He's a little busy. He's got 3 kids.
That's very true. He's got 3 kids to take care of all summer.
He's the only one on this. No, wait, Franz has a kid, I think, too. I was gonna say he's the only one on this podcast with kids.
Is that a Chinese stew? That could be.
That could be. Depends on how you take it.
Yeah, I don't know. I do feel pretty disinfatuated with this band lately, so maybe this break is what I need.
We all do, honestly.
To actually want to do an episode of this show again. So,
Cause I think even you and I were talking a couple weeks ago. It's like I think we're finally after like 6 years starting to feel some slight burnout, which is crazy.
I know though. This is the longest I've ever been though. So
yeah, that's true. Because like before we've taken breaks and stuff, but it's like we feel like a lot bit more regenerated and recuperated. We actually come back even better usually from like we take a week or 2 weeks off. But this is the first time where it's like fuck, it just feels like it's starting to drain on us. Yeah.
Yeah, we're taking a month off.
Well, as much as we can, at least minimum a few
at
weeks,
least a month, maybe a month and a half. I don't know. We'll see
something
what
like
happens.
that.
Summer school will be over when we say it's over.
Yeah.
And until
Staying
then,
here forever, bitch.
I'm Dustin Bones.
And I'm Chris Caputo. We'll see you guys next week. Summer school, summer of hard school, or whatever. Title not yet to be determined. Who knows? But summer content continues next week. So we'll see you then. Peace.